My child, I see you. I see the tears you cry in secret, the ones that never fall before others. I see the heaviness in your chest when the night grows silent. I know the thoughts that swirl in your mind, the questions, the aching, the fear. I know how tired your soul feels, not just from today, but from many yesterdays. You wonder if anyone understands. You wonder if I still hear you. You wonder if I've left. But I have not left you. I never did. I never will. When you felt forgotten, I was holding you. When you broke down, I was kneeling beside you. When you gave up, I carried you. Even in your rebellion, my love did not leave you. Even in your silence, I was speaking to your heart. Even in your distance, my arms remained open. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with cords of kindness. Do not believe the lie that you are too broken. Do not believe the whisper that says it's too late. Do not believe the voice that says you are disqualified. I, the Lord your God, have written your name on my heart. I was there when they rejected you. I saw how your heart shattered. I watched as you hid your pain behind smiles, behind strength, behind silence. But I have come now to say, you are not invisible to me. I see the weight you carry, the shame, the guilt, the regrets. I see how the past haunts you and how the future terrifies you. But beloved, listen carefully. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. You do not belong to the past. You do not belong to fear. You do not belong to the lies that were spoken over you. You belong to me. Beloved, I need you to know something that heaven has never forgotten. You were never alone, not for a moment, not when the world turned silent, not when your friends turned away, not when your prayers felt like they disappeared into the ceiling, not even when you stopped believing I was there. I was closer than your breath, when you sat in the dark, not knowing how to go on. I was sitting beside you. When your pillow, soaked with tears, I was collecting every single one. When your heart broke in a place too deep for words, my heart broke with you. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. You didn't always feel me, but I was there. You didn't always hear me, but I was whispering. You didn't always see me, but I was moving, working things. Together in the silence, there were moments you thought I was silent because I didn't care, but I was silent because I was preparing. I was silent because I was protecting. I was silent because I was carving a deeper well within you, a place for my glory to dwell. The nights you thought you wouldn't make it, I held you. The days you wanted to give up, I carried you. And when the enemy tried to destroy you, I stood between him and your soul. He had plans for your destruction, but I raised a banner over you. I said, not this one. This one is mine. You thought you were abandoned, but you were being preserved. You thought it was punishment, but it was positioning. You thought I was far away, but I was closer than ever, whispering in the dark, weeping with you, warring for you. I assigned angels to your name. I placed heavenly guards over your life. Every weapon formed against you was intercepted. Every curse spoken over you was canceled. I am the God who never leaves, never forsakes, and never forgets his beloved. Even when you walked away, I chased you. Even when you ran from me, I ran faster. Even when you hid in shame, I came looking, like the shepherd leaving the 99. Even if you make your bed in the depths, I am there. I know what they did to you. I know the pain they left behind. I know the words they spoke over you and the wounds that still sting. But I also know what I'm doing. You see ashes, but I see beauty. You see brokenness, but I see the beginning of a miracle. You see loss, but I see the seeds of resurrection. My beloved, there has been enough weeping. There has been enough wandering. There has been enough delay. Now is the time. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am not asking you to feel ready. I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am asking you to trust me. You have waited in the shadows long enough. You have stayed small, silent, and afraid far too long. You have rehearsed your failures more than my promises, but I am calling you out of the grave. Yes, even now, even after everything, even with all your scars and all your mess, now is the time to rise. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. I do not define you by what you've done. I define you by what I've done. My cross was enough. My blood was enough. My resurrection was enough. Stop agreeing with the voice of condemnation. Stop letting fear sit on the throne of your heart. Stop letting shame write your story. That chapter is closed. That door is sealed. That weight is not yours anymore. I died to set you free, not partially, but completely. So why do you still sit in chains when I've broken every link? The enemy told you to wait until you're stronger. He said, maybe one day, after you've healed more, after you've changed. But I say, today, now, this moment, I am calling you forth. You do not need more time, you need more faith. You do not need more proof. You need my presence, and my presence is with you. Here, now. My spirit lives in you. My fire burns within you. My word is written on your heart. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to qualify for it. You are already mine. That is your qualification. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Can you not perceive it? The door is open. The chains are broken. The light is dawning. It's time to walk. It's time to run. It's time to build again. It's time to believe again. It's time to live again. I am not calling you to who you were. I am calling you to who I created you to be. I am the God who makes all things new, and you, my beloved, are being made new even now. My beloved, you need to know this with everything in you. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not overlooked. I, the Lord your God, chose you before time began, before the foundation of the earth, before you took your first breath, before you made your first mistake. I chose you, not reluctantly, not accidentally, not as a last resort, but with joy, with delight, with love. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you so that you might go and bear fruit. I saw you when no one else did. I saw your fight. I saw your endurance. I saw the Way you kept walking when everything inside you wanted to quit. You thought I was silent, but I was recording every step. You thought no one cared, but heaven was watching in awe. I know what they said about you. I know what they didn't see in you. I know how they labeled you. Too much, too little, not enough. But their words don't define you. Mine do. And I say, you are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, my own possession, called out of darkness into my marvelous light. You are not a mistake. You are not what happened to you. You are not the sum of your failures. You are mine. I placed a crown on your head even when you felt unworthy. I wrapped you in righteousness even when you felt stained. I named you with purpose even when the world tried to name you with pain. You are my vessel of honor. You are my child of destiny. You are the one I have raised up for such a time as this. Do not disqualify what I have qualified. Do not shrink back from what I have called you to do. I did not give you that dream by accident. I did not give you that voice, that vision, that fire inside by coincidence. The world tried to snuff it out, but I preserved it. And now I am awakening it again. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are not cast aside. You are being commissioned. You are not at the end. You are at the beginning of something holy. Do not measure yourself by the world's standards. Do not compare your timeline to theirs. Do not believe that your season of waiting was wasted. I was preparing you. I was refining you. I was strengthening what they could not see. And now the time has come for you to step into your name. The name I gave you. The calling I spoke over you. The mission I placed inside you. This is not just about survival anymore. This is about purpose, about impact, about the kingdom. I am not calling you to blend in. I am calling you to stand out. You are anointed. You are set apart. You are sent. Walk with me. My beloved, I have not only called you out, I have called you to walk with me, not just in the loud moments, not only in the breakthroughs, not just when things are easy and the sun is shining, but every day, in the mundane, in the messy, in the places where faith is hard to hold. Walk with me. I am not a distant God. I am not looking for performance. I am not waiting for you to get it together before I draw near. I desire you, your heart, your presence, your nearness. I want to talk to you when you wake up. I want to hold you when you're weary. I want to whisper truth when lies surround you. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. I know this path hasn't been easy. There have been storms. There have been delays. There have been battles you didn't think you would survive. But I never asked you to walk alone. I asked you to walk with me. I don't need you to run ahead. I don't need you to pretend. I don't need you to be strong all the time. I need you to be close. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you, not with wrath, not with condemnation, but with mercy, healing, and fire that revives your soul. This walk we're on is not just about destination. It's about relationship. Yes, I have plans for you, great ones. Yes, I will use you in ways that will shake the earth. Yes, you will see my glory move through your life. But before the miracles, before the influence, before the platform, before the open doors, I want your heart. Do you love me for me? Will you walk with me when no one is watching? Will you sit with me in the secret place? Will you lean in when the noise is loud and my voice is still? Because that is where your strength will come from. Not from striving, not from achievement, but from abiding. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Come walk with me. Let me teach you how to rest. Let me teach you how to listen. Let me teach you how to fight, not with flesh, but in the spirit. Let me walk with you through the places no one else sees. Let me walk with you through the nights you don't tell anyone about. Let me be your first thought in the morning and your last at night. Let me walk with you through your questions. Let me hold you through your doubts. Let me love you through your healing. I am not afraid of your process. I am not disappointed in your journey. I am not surprised by your pain. I just want to walk it with you. Every step, every stumble, every scar. I am Emmanuel, God with you. And if you will walk with me, you will see that my presence is not just enough. It is everything. My child, now that you know who you are, now that you have heard my voice and remembered my love now, I speak to the fire inside you. It is time to rise, not as a slave to fear, not as a prisoner of the past, not as one who tiptoes through life hoping not to be broken again. No, I am calling you to rise as a warrior of light. I have placed my spirit within you. I have covered you in righteousness. I have trained your hands for battle and your heart for courage. You are more than a conqueror through me. I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you power, love, and a sound mind. You are not helpless. You are not weak. You are not a victim. You are a weapon in my hand. You were born for battle, not the battles of this world, but of the Spirit, not with swords and shields, but with truth and fire. You are light in the darkness. When you walk into the room, darkness trembles. When you speak my name, hell backs down. When you stand in faith, demons flee. You do not see it yet, but I see it clearly. There is authority in your voice. There is heaven in your footsteps. There is glory woven into your story. You have survived the pit. Now take your place in the army. You have been through the wilderness. Now speak with power. You have wrestled with the lion and the bear. Now, run toward Goliath. Do not shrink back when I've called you to stand up. Do not whisper when I've anointed you to roar. You were not made for passivity. You were not made to bow to culture. You were not made to hide behind religion or fear or shame. You were made to bring my kingdom. The kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. It is time to stop waiting for someone to give you permission. I have already given it. I have clothed you in my authority. I have marked you with my seal. I have handed you the sword of the Spirit, and I've placed truth in your mouth. Now speak. Now move. Now advance. No more delay. No more fear. No more chains, rise, warrior, shine, child of light, move, chosen vessel. The world needs what I've put inside you. The lost need your voice. The broken need your testimony. The next generation needs your obedience. You are not just being called out of something. You are being called into something. Into purpose, into war, into love, into destiny. The time for hiding is over. The time for compromise is done. The time to rise is now. I am your strength. I am your shield. I am your banner of victory, and I will go before you. I will fight through you. I will shine from within you. You carry heaven. You carry my name. You carry my glory. Rise, warrior of light. My beloved, now that you've risen, you may ask, what comes next? And I say this to you, the road ahead is holy. It will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it, because I am walking it with you. You have left behind what was. You have shed the weight of shame and fear. You have risen into identity. Now you will walk in purpose, and as you move forward, I will go before you. Whether you turn to the right or the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way. Walk in it." The road ahead will require faith. It will require obedience. It will require trust in things you do not yet understand. But do not fear the unknown. I am the God who goes before you into it. I will light your path one step at a time. Not all at once, but enough for the next move. Enough for today. Enough for now. Your job is not to figure everything out. Your job is to follow. Follow me into the places you once avoided. Follow me into conversations you were once too afraid to have. Follow me into dreams you buried beneath years of fear. Will be your compass when you're unsure. I will be your strength when you're tired. I will be your peace when the world rages around you. And yes, there will be opposition. There will be days when the enemy whispers, "You're still not ready." Nothing has really changed. Who do you think you are? And on those days, speak back with truth. I am a child of the King. I am loved. I am chosen. I am redeemed. I am called. I am not who I was. I am who Jesus says I am. There will be days when the journey feels too long, when your feet grow tired, when you wonder if it's really worth it. But look at me. Look into my eyes. It's worth it. Every step, every tear, every trial. It is building a testimony the world cannot ignore. You are being shaped for glory. You are being prepared for impact. You are being trusted with heaven's plans. There are people waiting on the other side of your obedience. There are destinies connected to your yes. There are miracles that begin when you move. Do not let delay paralyze you. Do not let comfort trap you. Do not let fear steal another season. The road ahead is narrow, but it is full of my presence. The road ahead is unknown, but it is not uncertain, because I am in it. I will be your provider. I will be your defender. I will be your guide. And if you fall, I will lift you if you get weary. I will carry you if you get lost. I will come find you, because I am not just calling you forward. I am going with you. Your voice matters. Jesus speaks. My beloved, there's something you've underestimated, something the world tried to silence, something the enemy fought. hard to crush. Your voice. I gave you that voice. I gave you those words. I gave you your testimony, not just to survive it, but to declare it. Your voice carries power. The enemy was terrified of what would happen if you ever believed that. That's why he attacked your confidence. That's why he fed you lies like, you don't have anything valuable to say. No one will listen to you. You're not qualified. But I say to you now, speak. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Psalm 107:2. Say it. Speak what I've done in your life. Tell them how I found you. Tell them how I carried you. Tell them how I healed the wounds no one else could touch. Your story is sacred. Your breakthrough is a weapon. Your voice is a trumpet in the spirit. I did not restore you just to comfort you. I restored you so others could find freedom through your words. You don't need to sound like anyone else. You don't need a platform or microphone. You don't need the approval of man. You have mine. And when I anoint a voice, it cuts through darkness. It breaks chains. It awakens hearts. It sets captives free. Your voice matters because it carries my fire. You don't just speak opinions. You release heaven. You speak life into death. You speak hope into despair. You speak light into places that forgot what morning looks like. And your voice doesn't just matter to the world, it matters to me. I long to hear you speak, not only in worship, but in conversation, not only in your strongest moments, but in your weakest. I delight in your words, even when you whisper, even when you stutter, even when you weep. I hear every word. I bottle every tear. I honor every cry. Because you are not just speaking into air. You are speaking into eternity. You are planting seeds with every word of faith. You are shattering lies with every declaration of truth. You are building altars with your obedience. So speak, beloved. Speak in the morning. Speak through the pain. Speak when you feel bold, and speak when you feel broken. Just don't stay silent. The enemy thrives in silence. But I move through sound, through praise, through testimony, through the roar of the righteous. You are my voice in the earth, and I will echo through you. You will not only speak to the living, you will call the dead things to life. You will speak to dry bones, and they will rise. You will speak to the storm, and it will still. Because I speak through you. You are not voiceless. You are not too late. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are my messenger. Now go. Speak what I tell you. Say what I've done. Declare what I've promised. Let the world hear the sound of resurrection through your voice, because it matters. My beloved, I know what broke you. I saw it. I felt it. And I never looked away. That moment that shattered you. The betrayal. The loss. The trauma. The silence. You thought it was the end. You thought it disqualified you. You thought it meant your story had closed. You thought it meant you were broken beyond repair. But hear me now. The breaking was not the end. It was the beginning of something holy. Not because I caused it, but because I can redeem anything. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. I was there in the darkest hour. I was there when you couldn't breathe. I was there when the tears soaked your pillow night after night. I never left. I never abandoned you. I never stopped loving you, even when you cursed the pain, even when you questioned me, even when you pushed me away. I stayed because I knew that even in your brokenness, you were becoming. Like a seed buried in the dirt, you looked like you were done, covered, hidden, forgotten. But inside, something sacred was happening. Roots were forming, faith was growing, fire was refining, and purpose was being born. My beloved, as you stand now, stronger, wiser, and chosen, know this above all: you are never alone. I am with you in every step, in every breath, in every victory, and in every valley. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel lost, I am your light. When you feel broken, I am your healer. Your story is far from over. Your purpose is alive and burning bright. You were made for this moment, for this season, for this calling. So go forth with courage. Go forth with joy. Go forth knowing that you carry heaven's fire inside you. I am your Father, your friend, your Savior. I am your refuge and your warrior, and I will never let you go. Rise up, beloved, rise up and shine, because you are mine, and I am yours, forever. Beloved, you didn't break down, you broke open. You broke open into something deeper, something stronger, something more dependent on me than ever before. And now you're rising with scars, yes. But those scars are not shame. They are evidence, proof that the grave couldn't keep you. They're like mine, reminders of pain, but greater reminders of victory. You didn't die in that moment. You came alive in a new way, and now I am breathing on what was buried. I am anointing the places that were wounded. I am turning what the enemy used for evil into a weapon of glory. The breaking humbled you. It softened you. It made room for more of me. So don't be ashamed of the breaking. Don't hide it. Don't run from it. Testify about it. Because there are others who are still in their breaking, still in the midnight hour, still believing they won't make it out. Your story will show them they can. I make beauty from ashes. I make warriors from the broken. I make leaders from the least expected. There is oil flowing from your crushing. There is authority flowing from your healing. There is compassion rising from your wounds. You are not fragile. You are fortified. You are not a victim. You are victorious. You are not ruined. You are reborn. And everything the enemy stole, I will restore. Double for your trouble, joy for your mourning, praise for your heaviness. You will not just survive, you will shine. You will not just recover, you will rebuild. You will not just heal, you will help heal others, because I have not wasted one tear, not one moment, not one heartbreak. I will use it all. Your breaking was not the end. It was the beginning of resurrection.